This is the Reading to Learn Math page for section 2.2. They give you a lot of key terms up here. For number 1, they tell you on a number line that point V, point S, and point W are located on the line from left to right in that order that's given. Tell whether each of the following statements is always, sometimes, or never true. If the statement is not always true, explain why. Okay, so you can draw yourself a line. They told you that these points are located in order from left to right. V, S, W. That's one way it could look. Is point S between point V and point W? Always. They told you it was in that order. Part 2. This distance, V to S, is that equal to this distance, S to W? It could be. The way I drew it, definitely not. So it could look like this. It could look like this, where S is not in between, directly in between. S is not the midpoint. Part C, V to S plus V to W equals S to W. That's never going to be true, because the way they're showing this right now is point V is the middle point, and it's not. Point S is. So I'll kind of use that term between. What's the smallest unit marked on a 12-inch ruler? It's a 1/16 of an inch. What's the smallest unit marked on a centimeter ruler? Be 1/10 of a centimeter. Or, if you wanted to, you could put millimeter as well. That's what 1/10 of a centimeter is. Number 3, they give you your 3 segment lengths. The 3 points named are collinear. Which point is between the other 2? And then it says write the equation you need to find the answer. Well, you can do this really easy without an equation, but I'll show you the equation as well. That's your biggest length. So these are your endpoints. So the point that's between is point Z. So if you want to write an equation, I think we all know that 10 plus 15 gives you 25. And then you could just plug in the lengths if you want to. The 10 is the distance from A to Z. The 15 is distance from B to Z. The 25 is distance from A to B. That's your biggest segment, so that's the point that's between. Okay, so you can do the same thing for these. You could use this same equation. T is definitely in between there. H is the point in between there.